Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Yeah, to begin with, I want to ask you two questions. Do you feel stressful or anxious about your life?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
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 And what makes you stressful?
Children.
News.
Learning.
Learning.
Work.
Yeah.
Wow.
For me, I can't sleep very well before the speech every time.
That makes me stressed.
And for my husband, he wants to get a bigger house, so that's what we are doing. Hopefully today we can get an offer today. I don't know. Yes. It's true that anxiety disorders are incredibly common in our lives. And some even say it's a national pandemic. So for my presentation today, I like to talk about why people in the world become so anxious. There are three main reasons for anxiety. The COVID-19 pandemic, the ever-changing world are seen in our lives, the information overload, and the bigger gap between rich and poor. First of all, the COVID-19 has caused a serious problem on our mental health around the world. According to a study in Medical Journal, there are 53 million new cases of depression and 76 million new anxiety disorders world that have arisen since 2021. The report notes that the unprecedented stress of social isolation is the main reason for increase, with loneliness, the death of family and friends, unemployment, and financial worries also causing this increase in anxiety. Okay, let's move to my second point. Because technology develops rapidly and knowledge updates quickly, and many people become anxious. Also, this type of anxious also called information anxiety. Due to the development of social media, people become Due to the development of social media, people have to face a large amount of information every day. So the problem is how to solve it all. Consequently, people struggle with fears, nervousness, like stressful worries. They can't keep up with the list of their jobs and afraid of falling behind. For example, for many people, even though they can download many study materials from the internet, but they have difficulty settling down to read them. Yeah. Others may subscribe to and even pay for many learning channels, but they do not have enough time to go through all this carefully. As a result, learning stays at a very superficial level. However, some studies suggest a potential upset of learning anxiety. This is that anxious people are usually more motivated to address their problems. Accordingly, they tend to make more plans. So a lot of research suggests that some of anxiety could be productive. Okay. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, the cause of people become anxious is causing the big gap between rich and poor. In fact, the more and more wealth is controlled by a little small person. One report shows that the richest 10% hold people more than 75% of world wealth, which is increases of sense operation and anxiety, income inequality, and the gap between rich and poor has always been a sore point for people. Who doesn't want to live a big, beautiful house? Who doesn't want $10 million? Who doesn't want a fancy car? In addition, our research shows that when people value materialism like money, fame, and appearance, and they will pay less attention for their inner needs, and they are more far away from freedom and their true self and the inner happiness. Okay. In conclusion, the anxiety is a modern problem in our lives, but don't be afraid of anxiety. If you struggle with anxiety, I suggest you ask for help. There's no need to feel shamed about asking for help. If you get over the fear and challenge of anxiety, you will find that you will have more confidence in the future. Okay, thank you for listening.